Alright guys, today I'm going to be talking about something that's very near and dear to my heart, and that is anxiety. We're going to talk about three things. We're going to talk about what anxiety actually is, some possible causes of your anxiety, and some coping mechanisms and useful ways to get past it and get over it. Alright, so what is anxiety? Anxiety broken down in, to a scientific level. Basically, the human body, as well as all mammals or animals for that matter, have a thing called fight or flight. When you encounter something that makes you nervous, puts you in a state of worry, makes you apprehensive. Basically, the human body, for example, has a coping mechanism, and it's referred to as a fight or flight. And basically, that's your body gets ready for a fight or for you to run away. Your adrenaline gets going, your muscles tense up, your body's basically preparing itself in response to an external stimulus. So let's say you see a bear. You see a bear out in the woods, you're by yourself, you see a bear, your adrenaline rushes, your pupils dilate. So now you either have the physical ability to attempt to fight the bear and lose, or you have more of an ability to run. It's kind of like NOS, like nitrous oxide for your body, where you hit it and you can go, and then after that you're done. Why is it important to get past anxiety? Well, to a certain extent, you need a certain level of anxiety. Anxiety's to its core is natural. If you don't have that almost like that physical safety net to where you respond to stimulus, then you potentially put yourself in more dangerous situations where whereas before you wouldn't have. But it's important to get past anxiety because too much can hold you back from things you enjoy. I know me, for example, part of my job right now is I jump out of aircraft. Now, whether it be helicopters or airplanes. Now, growing up, I was terrified of heights. Heights scared the shit out of me. And so it's almost insane that I chose this as a potential career path. Now it's not, because I'm getting out. I'm going to pursue other things. It's besides the point. But anxiety. I felt that fight or flight before every single jump. You know, it was all good up until that last minute. And that's when the anxiety and the adrenaline and the dog's walking downstairs, and the fear kicked in. Now it's important to get past that because that's going to hold you back from doing a lot of things that you want to do in life that you could potentially enjoy. You really want to get the most out of life, so if you're not feeling a little bit of anxiety or a little bit of fear or a little bit of apprehension with what you're doing, then you're not doing anything exciting. Now, where anxiety becomes a problem, which is one of the things I struggle with, and when anxiety becomes a problem is when you're standing in line in a Walmart and you get hot and you start looking everywhere and you almost break into a sweat and you can feel your pupils, you know your pupils are dilated, and you start being extremely self-conscious because you don't want to be in that social situation. I know me, for example, part of me dealing with this and my experience with this is that I can't even walk around busy movie theaters or malls or stores or anything without feeling almost the same anxiety I would feel right before I jumped from an aircraft, which is completely unnatural. So that is when anxiety becomes a problem, when day-to-day tasks almost terrify you. So I'm going to give you a few ways that I cope with that and hopefully help you out as well. Now we're at point A. You're about to talk to that girl you like. You're about to go skydiving for the first time. You're walking around a mall. You're walking around a store. You're grocery shopping. You're taking your kids to a park. You're doing something that scares you, and it kind of triggers your anxiety. It gets you going. You start feeling sweat coming over you. You start feeling hot. You start feeling nervous. Your adrenaline starts going. You're twitching. You're moving. You start thinking like, man, I can't wait for this to be over. Now, there are different reasons for anxiety, different things that cause it for different people, whether you're in any situation, but the core of anxiety is the same thing, whether you're jumping from an airplane or you're talking to your crush. Different ends of the spectrum, two extremes of the same spectrum. Anxiety is the common denominator. It's the same exact thing for everything. So, one thing I do is I become aware of it. I become aware of the fact, like, so let's say I'm standing in line at a store. I become aware of the fact that I'm sitting in line in a store, I understand that I'm getting hot. I'm starting to break out into a little bit of a sweat. My breathing patterns have probably changed a little bit. I probably look nervous. I definitely feel nervous. I feel hot. My skin might start to tingle a little bit. So I've started to almost to reverse engineer the effects of the anxiety. So I noticed my breathing, and breathing is the most important thing of what I'm about to tell you. I noticed my breathing is the one of the biggest physiological changes that I'm going through while I'm having like my mini anxiety attack. So aside from being hot, everything else, so I start with controlling my breathing. I start internally, so I slow down my breathing. I start thinking different things. I stop thinking about how much I don't want to be in a situation. I just relax. It starts with breathing. Take slow, deep breaths in and out, and that'll begin. And then everything else that feels so terrible aside from that will begin to subside. Your body will cool down. You'll stop sweating. If you're shaking, you'll stop shaking. Your adrenaline will wear off, and you can physically feel it. Like, I know for me, I can physically feel the difference. That's the biggest thing, man. It's breathing. You don't want to let anxiety of any form control your life, because no matter what you do, if whatever you're doing is causing you anxiety, chances are you're doing something right. So you don't want to let it hold you back from potentially wonderful things. So figure out your way of controlling your anxiety. I offered you my way, and I breathe. I just control my breathing. I slow down my breathing, and then everything else begins to change after that. You slow down your breathing, your heart rate slows down, your body cools down, your adrenaline wears off, and all of a sudden you're in a better place. Take yourself to that better place and get past your anxiety. Don't let it hold you back, because life's too short to let fear hold you back. Humans evolved with this mechanism to survive. It's good to have anxiety when you're walking around a jungle and your senses need to be heightened. And it's good to have anxiety when you're doing something potentially dangerous and your senses need to be heightened so you're aware of your surroundings. It's not good to have too much anxiety when you just want to talk to that girl or that boy you really like, or you want to go grocery shopping. Don't let it hold you back in life. Don't let that be the thing that keeps you from enjoying your life, because we're all going to the same place anyway. I really hope this video helped you guys out, because I know for me, I've never actually talked about it, so I know for me talking about it was therapeutic, and it feels really good to actually say this out loud. So yeah, if you like the video, share it with your friends that might suffer from the same thing, subscribe to the channel for more stuff like this, and this is real. I might not know 90% of the people that actually see this, but if you ever need someone to talk to and you feel like you really don't have anyone, you can message me and I'm here for you. Just let me know. I'm always here for. You can ask anyone who actually genuinely knows me. I might goof around, and you'll get to know that more as you understand my personality as we go through this journey together. But when someone needs me, I'm there for them. I'm there at the end of the day, and I'm here for you too. Yeah. Till next time. Hope I helped.